Hey folks, this is Scott and Troy. My name is Scott Trotter. This is Troy Jester.
Yeah, I'm Troy. I'm Scott.
This is Troy. So I just want to kind of introduce you a little bit to what this is here. We are here in the historic streets of Pawhuska, Oklahoma, and I get the honor of hanging out with some really good people and become good friends, and there's these amazing stories that goes with all of this. And Troy here is one of my dearest friends here in town, and he is so beloved by so many people in this town. And I just want to kind of point this out here. This is a piece that has been set in the 1924 Duncan, which I call the 1924 Duncan Project, where these beautiful lights from our city got to shine out to all these guests and tourists and people who walk through our streets, including our own citizens. And they recognize these guys, specifically Troy here. So Troy, what is, in your own words, man, what's your history here? I mean, you see this is a police, he's got it on his shirt too, it's the same shirt. So what is your history here in Pawhuska, Oklahoma?
Oh, got married, moved here. Been with the city of Pawhuska in just about every department over the last 20 plus years. Everything from trash man, dog catcher, generating electricity, to lineman, to whatever. Whatever, when I was hired, it was to the city of. There was no department.
Now so when I first met Troy, I moved here to Osage County in 2010, and I had a little place out in the woods, and I was doing a little what's it called? You raise bees?
Yep. You're a beekeeper.
Yeah, I'm a beekeeper. So I was raising some bees, and one of the things during the season they swarm, and people post that they caught a swarm. And that's how some of these beekeepers, get stock their hives. Well, I was out looking, and there was a post. I don't know if it was on Craigslist or what, but it was for somebody in Pawhuska who caught a hive of bees, a swarm. And I come to this town, and it was none other. It's the first time I ever met him. He was at the back of his animal control truck. He had caught a swarm here in town, and he
handed you a 5-gallon bucket of bees.
5-gallon bucket of bees with a lid on it. So that's the first time I met him. But I come back, I come to Pawhuska in, I don't know, around 2018, somewhere in there. And at that time, he was running around as the animal control specialist, or dog catcher, if you will. And that's where a lot of our stories, him and I became good friends, run through these streets, have these adventures. Do you remember going up in that building for that little kitten?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember who that was? Her name was Lynn.
Yeah.
She passed away just not
Miss
too long.
Lynn, I couldn't tell you.
Her and her dog, Bear.
Lynn Fuller, and Bear.
Bear. That was her dog.
It's my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law.
Right. It was her. Lynn was. It was her.
Yeah.
Her owner.
Yeah, she lived up there on.
Her and her sister.
Chief. Uh-huh.
Well, there was. We were walking around one day, and there was a kitten meowing, and she was just distraught. It had been meowing for a little while. She was distraught, and she ended up getting a hold of Troy. And Troy, he went and found this kitten. He rescued this kitten out of one of these buildings that, it got in there and couldn't get out.
Yeah.
And you remember that?
Yeah.
Do you remember where you had it hidden when you came out of the building?
Well, I am horrible. I've got one big pocket. Pretty much everything goes down the front of my shirt. That way my hands are free. It don't matter if it's a skunk, possum, whatever, babies. I'm notorious about using the biggest pocket I got.
It's his shirt. He came out with a kitten in his shirt.
That's the biggest pocket I got.
Oh, Lynn, she was in tears though.
Yeah, she's crying.
I got pictures of these guys together. Her and Troy. He's always got this like heroic look in these photos he takes.
You like to see it?
Yeah, let's see it. Let's show
I think I still got it on my phone.
No. Just put your glasses down. That's it. There he is. So he does these little heroic poses, and that's a lot of what these stories are, and everybody's got a story of Troy and an animal he rescued or some experience, whatever it was. There's a lot of great experience. Remember that we had a pig at one time we were trying to take care of, but more important, I just finished up that story with Lynn and you. Is that, do you know she named that cat after you?
Yeah.
She named that kitten Troy. And the cat was saved and went on to live the rest of its life as Troy.
Yeah, disgraced that poor kid. Rough life.
Rough life. But no, I just, there's so many great stories here. And Troy and I, we actually came from the same kind of part of the country out in the Oklahoma Panhandle. I grew up in Beaver County, farm rancher kid. And
Major County.
he's right there. I mean, right on the edge of that there's, and then we got the Gypsum Hills,
Gloss Mountain.
Mountains. But they, growing up in the wild areas, no man's land.
Pretty much.
We see a lot of things, do a lot of wild experiences. Some of mine's back here in a jar. I don't know if you can see all these rattlesnakes behind me, but that's rattlesnake rattles. Me and my dad captured over the years. But
We come from about a half mile before the earth drops off.
Is this on Black Mesa?
I don't know, but every time they go past Mom and Dad's house, you never see them again.
Oh.
They fall off right at the earth. It ends about a half mile from Mom and Dad's house, I guess.
The flat earthers here.
Well, there ain't no trees up there, so it's gotta be something.
It's got to be something. But I just want to, give some good attention to my friend here, Troy Jester. If you see him out on the streets, make sure to wave. Give this guy a good hello. He's a good dude.
I'll give you a good lie.
He'll give you a good line. One of the best storytellers I've ever met. Storytellers. He's a good one. But guys, I just want to, thank you, Troy, for being such an awesome dude. And there's a lot of people out there that will be sitting there watching this. They recognize this guy. Give him some love. He's a good dude. So if you're ever in town, this is going to be on display over here for a while at the what is called the 1927 Citizens Art Project. It's a personal project that I put together. And this here piece is of Troy, and there will be in the exhibit there will be these QR codes. You'll be able to click on that, and it'll tell you this story. You'll see it. But I just want to finish this one off with this. I've got a new piece in the bank right now, the Citizens Art Project, and this in here graced the windows of the 1924 Duncan for a good year, and got a lot of energy in this face right here and this piece right here on this piece of cardboard. You can see that weathering. That's set in that window of that Duncan for about a year, looking out in the street and welcoming people to our town. And Troy, this is a gift to you. I appreciate you, dude.
No wonder why people always leaving town and showing them this.
Yeah, show them that.
They never stay.
And they're gone.
That's scaring them off.
Well,
No,
guys,
thank you much.
Thank you. Thanks for being my friend. Guys, appreciate you. This is, again, just appreciation of art and people and the stories and the lives we live. Thank you very much.